Well, T-Bone Terrence Ward here with John Steele, my friend from NEW. I hesitated because I was assuming you were going to say something, but we are back again with episode 2 of Wrestling Unmasked, presented by WrestlingNewsCenter.com. And for our guests tonight, for the second episode of Wrestling Unmasked, we have Kid Nichols, and we cannot forget our special guest, WWE's own and NEW senior official, Downtown Bruno. Bruno, it's great to have you here.
Great to be here.
You're our second episode.
I
got to show you.
Nichols, great to be here with you.
Great to have Kid Nichols here. Now, John, we explained to the audience last time we were here for Wrestling Unmasked what this is about. We made a few discussions about, some odds and ends just to get us started. But tonight, we've got some serious subjects. For instance, the booking going on in the locker room. Now, guys, I know this is y'all's first time here, so I'm going to let y'all know exactly what we're looking for. And the fans already know this. This is everything. Gloves off. The masks are off. You say what you feel like saying. All right?
Yes, sir. All right.
We're going to start this off. First thing, John, you got anything you need to say?
Well, are we on the subject of booking? Let's
we'll start off with booking tonight.
Okay, I just want to make sure we're on subject and that we're ready to go here with this. So, let me first off begin that there are too many people in the booking sense of wrestling that take their notes from WWE or whatever. They take their notes from what the big corporation is doing with the big, I can't remember who said this, but referred to it as kind of like a rock concert with all the fireworks and everything like that. And if you're going in front of, say, 200 to 300 people, it's hardly, and you don't have the budget to have a big rock concert, why have a big rock concert? The whole idea behind this is to keep it simple. You don't need to have these tornado tag team blindfold matches with ladders, tables, and chairs. Just keep it simple for your audience. Keep it simple.
Well, John, let me make a comment about that. To everybody out here in the wonderland of television or computer in their living room, it's like this. I work for the WWE. It's got like he said, the greatest show, the fireworks, the videos, the entrance music, the dance, and the backstage scenarios, everything, the commentating. They got something for everybody. They got sex, they got violence, they got good-looking girls, they got everything. But you know what? When it comes down to it, as successful as WWE always has been and always will be, the bottom line is the match is the thing. All of that would mean nothing if they didn't have the greatest talent in the world in that ring. Now, the thing is, for the smaller promotions, NEW, for example, all these other ones around here, anybody that's in these rings that doesn't have the goal and the intention to go to the WWE and make a living at this one day don't belong in the ring, period, because you're wasting my time, because that's what I do for a living. You're wasting kids' time, because that's what he wants to do for a living, and will do one day with my help, I hope. So all these other guys that are trying to imitate something, you can't imitate what these guys do, because they do it every day, sometimes twice a day. Every day, 300 days a year sometimes more. Now, how you can do that if you wrestle once a week or twice a month or whatever, So the bottom line is, when you're here in NEW, you don't see all the fireworks and diving off ladders and tables and chairs. You know why? Because we're getting ready to go to that next level. Not at that next level yet. This is where you learn and get ready. Well, you don't get ready by jumping off ladders. You get to the WWE and you get to WrestleMania. You get to SummerSlam, Royal Rumble, whatever. Then you're ready. Right now, you're getting ready.
Yeah, it's. I'll put it into 2 words, and it's what I can't stand seeing in this business, and that's weekend warrior.
Hobbyist.
Right. If you look at the wrestling business as a hobby, something for fun, something you're just out here to do for shits and giggles, you need to go home.
Because you're wasting my time, you're wasting his time.
Yes,
We're here to make a living. I'm making a living at it.
You want a hobby, collect baseball cards.
That's right.
Don't
tell me about that. My mama threw mine away. I'd probably be rich right now.
In my experience, I came in the business. I didn't really know anything, but I lucked up and got a hold of Ken Wayne and kind of got brought in his family, but really I just shut up and listened to everything he had to say, and it made a lot of sense. You know, you can't really compete with a billion-dollar corporation with $20. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people try to do exactly what they do, and everybody that come out to the show kind of, I believe, leaves a little disappointed. You know, not necessarily this show, but you know, a lot of smaller shows, they try and, you can't recreate, you know, which you don't have the budget for. And instead of focusing on quality in the ring and quality as a show, they try to give you a bunch of other crap, and a lot of times it really is just crap. You know, I take it like, you know, because quality was a lot to me. Before I got into it, I thought, I'm going to try it. If I can't do it, or if I suck, you know, I'm not going to embarrass myself every week. You know, I wouldn't tell any family members to come see me if I suck. A lot of people, though, they don't have the sense to realize that they are embarrassing. You know what I mean?
Honest to God, you know the worst thing you can see? I ain't going to name any names. It's not here in NEW. But I've seen guys come to the ring with music and this elaborate outfit and a big mask and a cape and all kind of, you know, a girl walks down to the ring with him and some manager don't know his ass from his elbow. And when all the music stops and the cape comes off and the hat comes off and the girl walks away and the bell rings, some of a bitch don't know his ass from his elbow. I mean, getting in the ring and throwing a punch like this. I mean, come on. I see people like that. You know what? I want to get the hell out of the ring, off the card. I don't want to be there. You know, I don't.
Especially these days, because you got UFC and martial arts fighting, and a lot of people, you know, they watch that, and you can tell the difference. You know, they're really going after it, and then you got, you know, two overweight, a total slot fest, and you know, there's no wonder you can't get but 3 people to watch it.
Yeah, and who the hell trained him? Who the hell trained him too?
Well, that goes back to the booking. You know, you look at the booking of some of these matches these guys get put in. John knows what I'm talking about, and I know what John's talking about.
Okay, I saw this was. I'm not sure what side it was on. It might have been on Brian's kayfabe board on WrestlingRightOnline.com, but I think I seem to remember film being sent of a certain organization's. I don't even want to call them organizations, a group, whatever, ensemble of a match where basically the competitors were in the ring, and it took about 20 minutes for it to actually start. Okay, can you say Andy Kaufman? And that was a great run where it was, but when you're dealing with actual wrestlers, workers, whatever you want to call it, you want to get right to it. All right, none of this just staying around and delaying and everything like that. That went out with Andy Kaufman, and it went out with Gorgeous George. Okay, this is the 21st century. Start acting like you're in it.
Well, John, it's like this. As a referee, I love that match, but as a spectator, you know, you're right. But you know, I'm a lazy old man, so.
A lot of times, what I find, because you know, I'm in a ring with a lot of these guys, is that they don't know what to do in the ring. They don't know. Like Bruno said, they don't know their asshole from their elbow. They don't know what to do, and that's all they can do is stall as long as they can before they just embarrass themselves. Like I said before.
You know what it is? You were trained well by Ken Wayne, for those who don't know, who made his living in our business for 30 years, long as I have, longer even. Okay, now a lot of these guys that train people, and I use the air quotes with that, train people, never made their living in our business. How in the hell can somebody that never made their living in this business train you to make your living at the business? Think about it.
Right.
It don't make any sense. Think about it, people. If he never made his living at it, how can he teach you to make a living at it? Think about it before you lay your money out.
Well, Bruno, that being said, we're going to take our first break. We'll be back with more Wrestling Unmasked after this.